Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. APLD Stock, Applied Digital. I already added yesterday. Did not add today. We're still under that 200 weighted moving average. We're still under it, which means it's still a buy. Be okay with averaging up. Never be like averaging up is something a lot of people don't do for some reason. But you always want to average up when you're under that purple line, under it. You never want to average up when you're over it, right? That doesn't make sense. Hey, Shade said average up always. I'm going to average up here. I'm going to average up at the top. No. You only average up when we're under that purple line, that 200 weighted moving average. And for example, back here it dropped, right? It dropped to $2. You could have averaged down and then averaged back up as it went and gravitated towards that purple line, which acted as resistance here, and then eventually it went way above it. And you still would have unbagged yourself here and made money, obviously. So, and you averaged up because you're not a sucker. You're like, hell yeah, I want more. While it's under this purple line, you're buying at a huge discount. So averaging up is not a bad idea while it's under the purple line. That's how I like to do it. That's what I've been doing right now with Bitcoin mining stocks, averaging down and up. Because everything is just real cheap. Nobody wants Bitcoin at where it's at right now, but they want it at 110K. Cool. You have fun chasing those highs. I'm gonna buy right now when no one wants it. And right now, APLD is still a buy. We will see this, I believe, in the next cycle when everyone's getting excited and the hype is back, and all the money starts flowing in again, and Trump stops, doing whatever. I don't know what he's got planned. What I do know is every time he talks, the market gets spooked, everything comes down. And I think that's nothing more than opportunity if you have enough experience in the market to understand what's actually happening. Like, that's just how it is. And we got to roll with the punches. If he's going to give us good companies at cheap prices, I'm not going to complain at all. Now, of course, I wish I had added more, but I wish I had added more, but whatever. I got my 100 shares. I'm going to sit on those, and it is what it is. I'll add more tomorrow. If we get a nice little pullback, we'll see what happens. I think Trump's going to talk again tonight or something like that. We'll see what happens. Maybe more tariffs, which is, I don't know, I guess that's going to spook the markets. And we'll be coming down. So, get ready for that. You want volatility, you're going to get volatility. But a lot of you expected volatility as in volatility to the moon, not volatility to hell. So it is what it is. Got to roll with the punches, guys. Get in here, start buying, join the Discord if you want, alerts. And we're just on top of things, and we have not lost so far this year. We've been making hand over fist money, just buying when no one wants it, when it's cheap. That's literally all you got to do is patience, discipline, buy it when it's cheap. I really don't know why people thought I was going to buy up here. Like, some people were saying, oh, he's going to buy up here. Yeah, right. I'm buying down here, brother. Like, what you talking about? All right. If it does come down, your levels are back here at $6.50, $5.50, $4. And if for some reason Trump sends us to $3, cool, I'm going to add $3 because all those people that weren't scared, guess what? When it went from 3 to 12, they weren't crying. They weren't crying. You gotta have conviction. You gotta believe. All those people that were buying down here, they had conviction. They held. You gotta believe. And this might be again a cup here and a handle. Maybe we'll see what happens. And maybe a retest of 12, and then we go to the moon. Who knows? Speculation, of course. My strategy: I just look at where the purple line is relative to the price. If it's near it, under it, I'm loading up. And I slowly accumulate. I never lump sum. I could have lump sum 10,000 shares. Cool. But what if it just kept going down? Then I'd be sitting like a sucker with an average all the way up here, and then the stock price is all the way down here, right? And I'm down 50%. That would suck. So that's why I'm like, slowly, let's just accumulate. Too many people, they lump sum at like the worst time possible. If you lump sum here under the 200, that's better than lump summing at the very top, right? Because if it does come back to 12, you're just unbagging yourself. You're not even making money. So you're kind of just hoping. And that's not what you want to do. So, I'm just telling you, spread out your buys. This is not the time to be lump summing. Time to be spreading out your buys because you're like, we don't know. We don't know what Trump's going to do next. You wanted volatility, you got volatility. But now you got to adapt and spread out your buys because, you know, who knows? Maybe tomorrow we drop another 30%. You never know. I've seen it. I've seen the stock market drop as a whole a bunch. This is nothing. What you've seen right now, this is nothing. This is nothing. Anyone who's been around in bear markets knows it can get, this is nothing. It can get ugly. Just big red candles like this over and over again for weeks. Not just daily, but weeks of just red, red, red. When we get to that point, you'll know, because everyone's going to be crying. Everyone's going to be like, oh, I don't understand. And that's when you buy more. When you start seeing the crying, when you see other people tearing up, that's when you go, yes, I am going to buy more. That is it for the video, guys. Not the time to be scared. It's the time to be buying. And you know what? I just realized that I'm just going to add another 100 here in after hours. Why not? What the hell? I keep forgetting that I can buy in after hours. Like, I always buy in after hours with Bitcoin mining stocks. But for some reason, I just didn't. I can't believe I didn't think of that until now. I'm buying 100 shares. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy. And if Trump sends it lower, I'll buy some more. And then when this goes to 12, we'll all celebrate with a drink.